You know, Charlotte is, of course, the Queen City, and it's difficult to ignore the royal imagery just about everywhere.
That's right, but in today's We the People, Siobhan Bryan asks, what's in the name?
Her name is really everywhere here in the Queen City and the crown that's on our city's flag today.
A city and the county where it sits named after the same person. So who was she?
But who was Charlotte? Charlotte was Queen Sophia Charlotte of Mecklenburg-Strelitz in Germany. She was born a princess.
And at the age of 17, the German princess became Queen Charlotte of Great Britain when she married King George III during a time when American colonies were under British rule. A couple years after she became queen across the pond, the colonial governor of North Carolina, William Tryon, decreed that Charlotte could grow as a city. And what better name than that of a queen?
You got to remember, during this period, Charlotteans, they are British. They consider themselves British. They know that if they name their town after the Queen and they name their county after the Queen, that can get them favor.
But beyond the Charlotte area, the name Queen Charlotte got a lot of buzz over the last few years, thanks to the Netflix show Bridgerton. In the show, everyone recognizes Queen Charlotte's African roots.
See to it that you do.
But real life is a different story. We know the Queen City's namesake is a German-born aristocrat who became Queen of Britain, but what you may not know is her racially ambiguous features have long divided historians over possible African roots. CBS News previously interviewed researcher Mario Valdez on what he saw in the Queen that made him take a closer look.
She's light-skinned, she's a German princess, but she showed very definite African features. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. I couldn't believe. And from then on, I just started working on her genealogy. And finally, it took me for almost 5 years.
Valdez's work, commissioned by PBS, traced Queen Charlotte's ancestry 15 generations to Madragana, the Moorish mistress of King Alfonso III of Portugal. From her, Charlotte inherits at least 492 lines of African ancestry. So where do her royal descendants across the pond stand on all of this? Well, a spokesperson from Buckingham Palace told the Boston Globe, quote, "This has been rumored for years and years. It's a matter of history, and frankly, we've got far more important things to talk about," end quote. Today, it still is talked about, questioned, and debated in books, and even in an exhibit at the Mint Museum in Uptown. Her true ancestry may remain a mystery. Meanwhile, Mecklenburg County became home of a revolution, rebelling against the crown, allegedly the first county in the colonies that declared independence from Great Britain. A contested milestone now known and celebrated annually as MCDEC, in the very county bearing a royal name.
I think there is a tension there between our celebration of a monarch and our celebration of an armed rebellion against that monarch. Some of the memorabilia in this exhibit we're standing in literally has the hornet's nest of rebellion, a symbol of our militias fighting against the British, right next to a crown.
Also in that exhibit, a letter from Queen Charlotte in her own handwriting in German to the Duke of Schwerin.
Basically, the implication is, hey, I loaned you money. I need a written receipt by tonight at my house, is basically what the letter says.
One of several examples of representation throughout the city, a place she never visited, but a place with a name fit for a queen. In Charlotte, Siobhan Bryan, WBTV, on your side.